Hello and welcome to my channel, Berryjuicysweet Dishes. And if this is your first time, please hit that like button and also that bell right beside. And to all my returning viewers, welcome back. And to everyone, all positive vibes. Well, today I will be making some Jolly Ranchers candy apples. Let me show you how. So I'm going to use about 6 Granny Smith apples, or you can use the Honeycrisp apples. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash these apples and remove any wax coating by dipping them in some hot water for just a few seconds. All right, so I'm just going to let them sit for about a few seconds. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to towel dry these apples to get any of that excess wax off the apples. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my apples and I'm going to use a cloth or either a paper towel, and I'm just going to scrub any of that excess wax off my apples. So next, I'm going to take about 6 skewers, or either apple sticks, and what I'm going to do is insert them into my apples. So now, once I've inserted my wooden sticks into the top of my apples, I'm going to preheat my oven to 275 degrees Fahrenheit or 135 degrees Celsius. Next, I'm going to line my baking sheet with some parchment paper. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to lightly spray my parchment paper with some non-stick spray. This will prevent my apples from sticking to the pan or the paper. Now I'm going to set this to the side. So now I'm going to take about 50 pieces of the Jolly Ranchers hard candy, and I'm going to unwrap them and place them into my dish. You can sort them out by the color, or you can mix the color for a beautiful rainbow color on your apples. So now I'm going to place these candies in 1 tablespoon of water. If you don't have a candy thermometer, that's fine. I'm going to place in the oven and bake this for about 8 to 10 minutes or until this candy is fully melted. So once my candy has melted, I want to immediately, this is very tricky and you have to be fast, add, because the candy temperatures are hot, and also once the air hits your candy, it gets hard immediately. So once my candy has melted and come out the oven, you want to immediately turn
your apples
immediately into the melted candy. And before you can candy up all of your apples, that melted candy will harden up. Just place it back into the oven and 1 tablespoon of water to continue melting. And just repeat those steps until you have all of your apples candied. And then the final step is once you candied up your apples, you want to just place them onto your parchment paper so they can dry and set. Okay, so now that I have all of my apples covered with the Jolly Ranchers hardened candy that I melted in the oven, I'm going to let this sit and cool for about 15 minutes. So a good tip is that you have to dip it in that melted hard candy immediately because it gets hard fast. And also it's not good to use a metal spoon because the candy, it sticks to the metal spoon. And if that candy begins to get solid again while you're in the middle of dipping your apples in the candy, what you can do is place it back in the oven with another 1 tablespoon of water, and just keep on doing that until you are able to get your apples coated. And so now I'm going to take my candy apples and I'm going to plate them up. Well, thank you everyone for joining. Don't forget to hit that like button and also share the video. Again, everyone, thank you for tuning in to my channel, Berry Juicy Sweet Dishes. Well, bye for now.